Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's severe weather update. So, there's a slight risk of severe weather tonight across eastern Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, and northwestern Mississippi in the yellow, including Greenville, Mississippi, Little Rock, Arkansas, with a marginal risk surrounding that in the dark green for overnight. We also have a marginal risk of severe weather across portions of the San Joaquin Valley around Fresno. And looking at the tornado threat, we have a 2% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location across northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, far northern Louisiana in the green. And Dallas actually has an isolated tornado threat tonight. So make sure you're on guard for an isolated tornado within the green area. We also have an isolated tornado threat across the Central Valley of California, a 2% tornado risk there and around Fresno. Looking at the damaging wind threat is at 15% across southeastern Arkansas, northwest Mississippi, of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour stronger within 25 miles of a location, a 5% chance in the Brown, and also a 5% chance in the Central Valley around Fresno. And looking at the hail threat is going to be the largest threat for these overnight storms, with a 15% significant hail risk across southeast Oklahoma, central southwestern Arkansas, and far northeast tip of Texas in this yellow hatched area. Some of these hailstones could be getting to golf ball, maybe even baseball size tonight. So I would recommend going ahead, putting your car in the garage if you live in this yellow and especially hatched area tonight. This is going to include Little Rock, Arkansas, as well as Texarkana, Texas. 5% hail risk in the Brown, also a minor hail risk across the Central Valley of California, which cannot get a break from storms. And going into tomorrow's threat, we have a severe threat across the southeast tomorrow, with a slight risk across south central Mississippi, south central Alabama, south central Georgia, Florida Panhandle in the yellow, marginal risk in the dark green. Cities in the slight risk include Mobile, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Columbus, uh, Georgia, Dothan, Alabama, and Tallahassee, Florida. Looking at tomorrow's tornado threat, we actually have a bit of an elevated tornado threat across portions of southern Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, and central southwestern Georgia, with a 5% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location. The Brown area tomorrow, including Mobile, Dothan, Columbus, and Tallahassee. So make sure you're on guard for a few tornadoes. If you live in this Brown area tomorrow, we got an even larger isolated 2% tornado risk in the green area tomorrow, covering many areas of Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and northern Florida, even southern South Carolina. Wind threat is going to be at 15% in the yellow tomorrow, 5% in the brown, and once again, we have the threat for significant hail across southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, the western Florida Panhandle, with a 15% significant hail risk in the yellow hatched area, a 15% overall hail risk in the yellow area, 5% hail risk in the brown area tomorrow across the southeast. So, timing out these storms, we're going to start seeing some storms initiate within the next half hour across eastern Oklahoma and southern Arkansas. Looking at the latest NamNest model, around 9 o'clock, we're really going to be seeing some big storms firing up across southern Arkansas, supercells producing large hail, and especially as we go into 10 o'clock, we're going to be seeing some large hail producing storms in southwest Arkansas, eastern Arkansas, southeastern Arkansas. Some of these could be golf ball, maybe even baseball size by around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Going into midnight, we could be seeing large hail storms across central southern Arkansas, just south of Little Rock. And then going into 1 a.m., we're going to start to see this transition to a damaging wind threat as these storms become a line across northern Mississippi, northern Alabama, southeastern Arkansas around 2 a.m. Central Standard Time tonight. And throughout the overnight, this line is going to push through Alabama and Mississippi from north to south, Louisiana. Storms are not going to be severe in Georgia, We're going to be seeing some heavy rain across the Atlanta area tonight, and these will continue through the morning with some strong storms pushing through central Mississippi by tomorrow morning. And then as we go into tomorrow noon, this is when our second severe threat's going to kick up. We're going to be seeing the storms re-intensifying across southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, southwest Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, by around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And then we're going to see the tornado threat start to kick up around 2 o'clock Central Time in the afternoons. We're going to start to see some supercells develop across southern Alabama, the Florida Panhandle. And then as we go into the afternoon, supercells, hail, and tornadoes are going to be possible. And then going into around 7 o'clock, we're going to be seeing some more linear storms moving across western Florida. And then we're going to be seeing possibly even tornadoes, isolated tornado threat going into the overnight across northern Florida with some supercells possible. So make sure you prepare for some severe weather tonight and tomorrow if you live anywhere from Oklahoma through the southeast, especially large hail and a few tornadoes tomorrow if you live in portions of southern Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. Thanks for watching this evening's severe weather update. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.